What factors go into the selection of a church? Not every church will be a match to every person. For example, if you're looking for a church with a pastor with lots of hair and wears skinny jeans, then our church is probably not for you. You're probably looking for some other. But then again, is that what you should be looking for in a church? There are a lot of other factors that go into a church. And I thought I would share just a few of those factors with you today. Just as every person is different, every church is different. We would love to have you come and be a part of our church, learn about our church, find out about our church, but we want to help you to find the church that's best for you. Obviously, we think it's going to be ours, but it may not be. We recognize that. So what do you look for in a church? Remember, the church is the people. It's not the building. Some people look for big fancy buildings and things of that nature. Well, that's not the church. That's the church house, the church building, but the church is the people. What do you look for? Well, first of all, look for a church that has biblical-based teaching and beliefs. I know it's hard to understand, but there are a lot of churches in the world today that do not base their beliefs on the Bible. They base them on something else. Their teaching is based on something else from psychology or some other place. And I'm not saying that psychology is bad, but it has to be kept in the context of the Bible. So look for a church that bases their teaching, their preaching, and their beliefs and their doctrines on the Word of God. Not what some other person says, but the Word of God. Second, look for a church where you have a sense of belonging. Now, in a lot of places, that's called community. A place where you feel at home, like you're home when you get there. And we would like to think that our church will be a place where you would feel at home, and our people would like to make you feel at home. And so we want you to come and take part. Look for a church that's a place where you can be involved. You shouldn't look for a church so you can sit in a crowd and get lost. Look for a church where you can be involved using your spiritual gifts that God's given you. And there are several of those gifts that God's given. So look for a place where you can use those spiritual gifts. Look for a place where you can grow spiritually yourself. Because we all need to grow. It doesn't matter what stage you are in your life. We all need to be growing. So look for a church like that. Those are just a few of the things to look for in a church. I know there are a lot of other factors, a lot of other things to look for, and I just wanted to help you with that today. Look for those things in particular along with the others. We would invite you to come and check us out. Come visit with us at our church. We would love to have you visit one of our services. Right now, due to the COVID-19 restrictions and self-imposed restrictions, we are only meeting on Sunday mornings in person at 11 o'clock here in the service. But you can also watch our services. They're streamed live on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel, and we encourage you to check those out. Check out our church website. You can find that at newcastlechurch.org. That's newcastlechurch, all one word, .org. And look at that. You can see a little bit about our church, a little bit about our history and things that are going on. Check us out, our new YouTube channel. Our new YouTube channel doesn't have much on it yet. It's a work in progress. But we're going to be putting more and more on it, lessons and other things there. So check that out. Look at it. It's Newcastle FWB Church. And that's how you can find it on YouTube. Check out our Facebook page. Search for Newcastle Free Will Baptist Church. And you'll find us there. And you can find some of our past lessons, past sermons, that'll give you a little bit of an idea of what goes on here and what things are like. We would encourage you to check us out. See what you can find out. And be a part of our church. Come and visit. We would love to have you. Thank you for listening to this.